Hey y'all, today I'm going to share over 30 sales that sold for $30 or more, so if that sounds interesting, just keep watching. These sales are from the past couple of months, May and June of 2022. These are all mixed up. We're going to be switching back and forth between eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Depop. So let's just go ahead and get started. I'm going to try to remember to tell you kind of how long the item sat for and how much I paid for it. Okay, first up are these Patagonia sneakers. I sold these for $42 on eBay. I paid, I want to say $6 or $7 for them about a year ago. Patagonia always sells, so I'm going to continue to pick it up. This next thing, this is something I got from the bag sale. I only paid 50 cents for this. It's a new to me brand. I had to look it up. Asmar Equestrian. Pretty much anything that says equestrian or has to do with like horse riding, like equestrian pants, riding breeches, things like that. I'm picking them up because they pretty much always sell for me. So Asmar Equestrian, definitely a brand to be on the lookout for. That sold at $43, and I want to say it sat for maybe around 2-3 months. It was a pretty quick sale. Next thing that sold was a Kate Spade bag. I got this from a ThreadUp. I think it was the ThreadUp handbag box. I think it's the one that costs like $120. So I probably paid around 25 bucks for this handbag. It did sell for $75. You guys, I've not done great with the handbag boxes from ThreadUp, so I don't know if I'm going to continue to purchase them. I did make money on this sale, but still, I don't think I've made all the money back on that box, and it's been half a year now. I listed that about half a year ago. Okay, next thing was this Burberry Brit long sleeve button down shirt, sold for $70, and I want to say that only sat for like 2 or 3 weeks, so super great sale. Was really happy to see that go. I paid around $5 for it in New Orleans not too long ago. If I can find the video, I'll pop it up. Next thing that sold was this Leslie Faye dress. This was a vintage dress. I'm not a vintage seller, but I do try to pick up vintage when I can get it cheap. I got this at the bag sale. I only paid 50 cents for it. It did sell for $41, but it did sit almost a year, so it did sit a while, but I would still pick it up, especially at that low cost of goods. Okay, next thing that sold, this was a super quick sale. This is Weekend by Max Mara. This is a silk dress. It sold for $94. I also got this in New Orleans probably about 2 months ago. This sold within, I want to say 4 or 5 days of having it listed. And yeah, that was a great sale. I only paid, like I said, like $6 for it. Okay, next up was this Castelli cycling jacket. This, I think I mentioned this in the thrift haul that I had this in, because I think it sold like right before the thrift haul or something when I filmed it. This sold for $45. I paid around $4 or $5 for it at Goodwill. Very quick sale, and it did go internationally, so they paid a lot of money for shipping. Bowden dresses sell like crazy, y'all. I got a bunch of Bowden dresses for $1 at Goodwill, and pretty much all of them have sold. This Bowden dress in particular was not one that I got at Goodwill, but I did end up selling it for $50, and I want to say I only sat on that maybe a month or two. But yeah, I got a ton of Bowden dresses in at Dollar Day just a couple months ago, and they're almost all gone. So yeah, Bowden dresses I'm always going to be on the lookout for. Here's another vintage piece. It's kind of weird to have so many vintage sales for me personally, just because I don't actually source it. This was dead stock. It was new with tags, and I sold it for $40, just like this polka dot like skirt blazer set. I only paid 50 cents at the bag sale, so that was a great sale. It did sit for about a year. Okay, this Eileen Fisher skirt sold twice within 24 hours. Let me get this straight. It sold twice within 24 hours, 2 times. So the first time it sold in 24 hours, I realized I had a typo in the listing, and this was a size large, but the original listing that sold the first time, it said medium. I had to reach out. She told me to cancel the order, so I relisted it, and it sold right away again in 24 hours. So Eileen Fisher linen skirts, do not sit on them, and I got that at the bag sale, so I only paid 50 cents. If you guys are looking to lower your cost of goods, yard sales, the Goodwill outlet, the Goodwill bins, if you can find bag sales, church sales, rummage sales in your area, those are probably where you're going to get the lower cost of goods. Our Goodwills are not very cheap anymore, as we all know. So that would be my recommendation if you're trying to get into reselling. Definitely lowering your cost of goods is going to help you out. Okay, and it's going to also let you accept lower offers and move inventory. I think that's really important. Okay, next up, this was a super quick sale, and I knew it would sell. This was a Victoria's Secret bombshell push-up like evening dress. I had never seen like Victoria's Secret evening dresses. However, in the past, I've had really good luck with anything bombshell, like even just a tank top I've sold for 50 bucks before. So I did pay up for this. I paid about, I want to say $12 for this, but it did sell within a week for 70 bucks. Would 100% get that again. Here's a bolo, and I think I actually sold this brand twice this month. A men's denim bolo brand, Red Monkey Company. They always have an embroidered back pocket. If you see it, you may actually think that it was like a DIY because the edges are so frayed on the back pockets. That's how they're all made. This did sit a while. I want to say I sat on this almost a full year, but it did sell for $79 on eBay. Oh, this next item, I got this in a ThreadUp fabric box. So I'm gonna butcher this. I want to say it's called a hoopeel. Let's see what Google says.
Hupel.
Okay, so this is called a hupel. It's basically like just a traditional like poncho kind of like a caftan maybe even. Anyway, it was really short. It was embroidered. Really, really cute. That sold for 70 bucks. Here's another Bowden dress. You guys, I did sit on this Bowden dress for a little over a year, so I don't know if this specific style isn't as popular, but it did sell for $40. Bowden pretty much always sell. I did pay, I want to say $6 or $7 in New Orleans at a Goodwill for that. Next up are these Sorel boots. Sorel boots do really well. Mine were kind of flawed, so I only sold mine for $55, and I've had these just over a year. I actually got these boots at our grand opening of the largest Goodwill in the Southeast, so that was a little over a year ago. I don't know if the Goodwill in Gulfport, Mississippi is still the largest Goodwill in the Southeast because they build so many, but that's where I got those. Oh, I don't know if I ever showed this in a haul. I don't show everything in my hauls, but this was a great sale. It's a Vietnam Combat CB jacket in fabulous condition. This sold for $100 on Poshmark. If you see something like that, pick it up. Anything like CB. Really, I mean, any kind of like war memorabilia does pretty well, but especially if you can find something in great condition. And I want to say that was a good size as well. I think if I am not seeing it right here on this screenshot, but I think it was like an extra large. Okay, next thing I got in a that jacket, it sat for, I don't know, maybe a little over half a year, and I paid around $7 for it, to give you an idea. Okay, this next item I got in a ThreadUp DIY, was it DIY jewelry? I don't think it was DIY jewelry. It was the jewelry rescue box. I think you get 10 pieces, 12 pieces, something like that for like 50 bucks. This was Kendra Scott. I didn't even know like what Kendra Scott's logo looked like, but yeah, this sold for $68. I sold some Jimmy Choos. I've had these for a while, you guys, but they did sell for $40. I got these in a ThreadUp rescue box. I've started to feel some sort of way towards the ThreadUp like designer rescue boxes. My last one, I thought it was pretty good, but I just haven't really sold much from it, so I haven't purchased that box in a while, and I don't know if I want to anymore. I feel like there's better options now for the price you're gonna pay. Surprise, surprise, another Bowden dress sold on Poshmark for $40. That's when I got for $1 at Goodwill. Sat for just a couple months. Oh, here's something I got in the ThreadUp DIY scrap fabric box. This is, sorry, I forgot the name. This is Cameron Blake. And I did put Mother of the Bride in the title and description. It sold for 70 bucks on Poshmark. Anytime I can put Mother of the Bride in the title, I'm going to, because you can really increase your listing price if it's like wedding attire, because as you guys know, people spend a lot of money on weddings. So anyway, yeah, that came in the scrap fabric box. It sat for about 2 months. So quick flip. Here's another super quick flip. We were just talking about equestrian Riding breeches, here is some by the brand Horse with a Z. They sold for $51 and were only listed, I think, a day or two. So yeah, great pickup. Horse equestrian riding breeches. Say that 5 times. Okay, the next sale, I don't know if I'm happy about or not. It only sold, it was a Free People tunic dress. It sold for $32. I had been wearing that. I wear a lot of my inventory. I wore that probably 4 or 5 times before it sold. I wasn't like super crazy about the way it looked on me. I don't think I have probably the right body type to really pull it off, but it was a super comfortable dress. So happy to sell it, not so happy to see it go because I had fun wearing it. Oh, here was something that I sold. Ooh, and I want to talk about this. You're going to see it in the screenshot. I got this for $1 on Goodwill Dollar Day. Alfred sung, and it was just basically just a prom dress. This sold within, I think, a week or two, you guys. It was a really quick flip. As you'll see in this listing, you will see that I added shipping to this. I have been playing around. I do free shipping. Well, free shipping. I put the price of the shipping into my list price on eBay. However, the past couple weeks, I've been playing around with adding shipping instead of doing free shipping, and I've noticed I've been selling a lot of the items. I've changed that too. So I think I'm gonna start going through every single one of my eBay listings and changing it from free ship to just adding the shipping. Let me know what you guys do in the comments. I used to do free shipping just because I feel like some people just sort by free shipping. I did a whole video on it. I'll link it above if you're interested. I would love to know in the comments though, do you offer free shipping? Do you just offer free shipping for like first class items? Do you build it into the price? Do you eat the shipping costs? You guys let me know what you do in the comments, but you'll probably see that on several listings, especially in the next few months after I change everything on eBay. You'll start noticing the shipping prices in the screenshots on my What Sold videos. Okay, next item. This was a super quick sale. This sold, I think, within 24 hours for $31. So yeah, Nanette Lepore, I guess don't sleep on it. So I think that's maybe my second time ever listing that brand. Here's a pair of Carhartt pants. These I got at the bag sale, so I only paid 50 cents for them, and they sold for $30. We love that. Here's one of my favorite brands. James Purse sold for $31. Just a simple, you know, blouse. But I pretty much pick up James Purse anytime I've seen it. Anytime I've ever picked it up, it's sold. Oh, here's something I got at Goodwill Dollar Day. So I just paid $1 for it. It sat, I think, about 2 months, not too terribly long. I didn't realize it was Anthropologie when I picked it up. This is RD and Coco. I just thought this is so adorable whenever I saw that style. It sold for $34.15. Here's something I got at the Goodwill bins, which I have not been to the Goodwill bins in a hot moment. Right now, I mentioned this a video or two ago back later on last week. I have not thrifted but once the past 30 days. I just have so much inventory and I try not to have a death pile, but as soon as I'm done listing this crap, I'm going to the bins, y'all. Anyway, my last bin trip, I picked up this Lafayette 148 blouse. Lafayette 148 is a brand that I can just always sell. I love to find it. This piece, I usually pick up like blazers and stuff from this brand. I never had just sold like a blouse. So this only sold for $30 so far. This is the cheapest item that I've ever sold from the brand. I think my average sale price is like $45 for Lafayette 148. But if you see that brand, try picking it up because it does well for me personally. All right, this next sale is a Paige denim jacket, sold for $36. And I want to say I got this on Dollar Day, but I can't remember what Dollar Day, but I know it hasn't sat like longer than like half a year. Paige, I don't find it a lot, but I do pick it up pretty much anytime I find it. This is another super quick sale. This is a pair of Athleta pants. This particular style sells really well. This sold, like I said, just in a couple days for $37 on Poshmark. Love picking up Athleta. Definitely, though, if you find it, and especially if your Goodwill marks it up, look up the style to make sure it's a good style because some of Athleta styles just don't resell for that good of money. Vionic, we know Vionic's a great brand. If you don't know Vionic's a great brand, here's your sign. These sold within 24 hours for $30, and these were flawed. So We love to sell Vionic. Oh, here is my only Depop sale in what, the past 4 months? Past 5 months? Really sad. Spiritual Gangster. This is just like a lightweight windbreaker material top. Sold for $70. I want to say I paid about $6 at Goodwill for that about a year ago, but I was really happy with that sale price, and Depop's fees are super low. I think it's like, is it like 6%, 7%, something like that. So was happy to see that go. Here's some Mercari sale. G-Star Raw, got these in a ThreadUp denim rescue box. There's a lot of bag sale items and a lot of ThreadUp items I'm realizing in this what sold video today. Anyway, G-Star Raw is a great brand. If you see it, I would pick it up. These sold for $48, and I think I got that back box maybe 3-ish months ago, so they were only listed about 3 months. And that was it. So that was, I think, 32, 33 sales that sold for $30 or over. I hope you guys found this video helpful. I did do a bread and butter video if you are interested. Let me know how you guys' sales have been. This past week, I'm filming this in July. I used to always say like, oh, I don't feel summer slowdown. These past couple days, I have felt summer slowdown. So let me know how your sales are going in the comments, and I will see y'all very soon for a really fun unboxing. I'm unboxing a brand new mystery box. Can't wait to show it with y'all. I will see y'all in just a couple of days for that. Bye, y'all.